Hello, and welcome to another episode. I don't even know what episode we're on of Many Voices of the Community. MoMo Love presents. Um, since the onset of the novel coronavirus COVID 19, we've been quarantined probably since about March 16th, 23rd, depending on where you are. Um, and we've been hearing so much information, misinformation coming out of the local dumpster, which is what I call your president. And, we had so much time and there were so many creative juices flowing. And at the same time, I was just thinking and wondering what in the world was everybody thinking and going through along with myself. I've been talking to many people and gaining so much knowledge, so much information. And, I wanted to talk to a member of our Generation Z who, has a different mindset. Maybe she feels just like older adults. But we're going to talk tonight to a model, aspiring musician, and one of the voices of Generation Z. I say one of because she doesn't speak for all, but these are her opinions and her thoughts and her concerns as it relates to coronavirus and COVID and how it has us all like just going all kinds of ways. So May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I wanted to reach out to friends and family and members of the community to, like I said, just see how we're coping, see how we're doing, and what kind of tips can we provide to one another to help us, move through this. It's Thursday. It's a beautiful day out in the neighborhood, so it's not like you can't go outside and walk, and definitely be safe if and as you do so. I host a weekly radio talk show by the name of Community Voices. It is where like-minded people come together to share common goals and interests, and it is aired every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Ablazing Radio. You can listen on the website or at ablazingradio.com or by downloading the free app. It's a wonderful 24/7 Caribbean internet radio station. You can hear reggae, dance, hall, soca, Afrobeats, and more. Just go ahead and request to join me, because I can't bring you in until you request to join me. And I was told that my live is not allowing people to come on under a certain age, and I checked everything and there's no restrictions, so I'm not really sure what it could be, but we're gonna go ahead and bring our guest on. Beautiful, like I said, model, aspiring musician, and one of the voices of Generation Z, Miss Destinii Amani. How are you, dear? Welcome.
I'm good. How are you?
I appreciate you. Girl, I'm old. I can't do things, but I got it right. Again, as I was telling the people, we are connecting with one another through trying to understand how this novel coronavirus COVID-19 is affecting all of us. And
Right.
wanted to hear from my younger generation, find out what's going on, how y'all feeling about this whole thing, and actually just put eyes on you and say, Destinii Amani, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm great.
Yeah, you look good and great.
Yeah, I'm hanging in there with the corona, whatever. I'm just trying to stay safe and
That's important. That's one of the
social
most important
distance.
things. So when did you find out about it?
I was in Trinidad when I found out about it, but it didn't hit Trinidad yet. It was just more so I think it was in China or in the States, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in Trinidad. So they didn't have any corona there, so everything was normal.
You got a chance to be in a carnival, huh?
Yeah, it was good.
It's my dream.
It was fun.
I was supposed to do it this year, right? Because I turned this magical age, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have the big feathers, and I'm gonna be, going on down. But I couldn't make it.
It was good though. It was really good.
Good. I'm glad about that. So when you first heard about it, even though you were in Trinidad and it wasn't a lot, you came back to the States, and you're hearing the news, you're looking on social media. Like, what were you thinking?
I was just think. I mean, at the time, I really wasn't paying it no mind because I was just thinking of it as like a regular cold. Like, okay, it's a cold, whatever. Until I realized that the number of people that was dying from
Yeah,
it
yeah,
really started to go up every single day. So then I just kind of was like, oh, dang, this is serious. This is real. This is for real. Like, this is real life. Like, so I was just like, wow, it's
yeah.
crazy.
And you know, it was a lot of misinformation out there, like black people couldn't
Yeah, it's
get
a lot
it.
of information out there, so we really don't even know what to believe at this point. Because it's like, yeah, it was at the one point black people couldn't get coronavirus. Then they were saying that little kids can't get coronavirus. So it was like kind of confusing to people because we don't know what to believe. Like it's like every day they added new symptoms.
Yeah, I'm
So
sorry, I made my thing turn around. I don't know. Okay, there it is. Um, oh goodness, I'm pushing buttons and I don't know. Can you see me clearly?
yeah, I can see it.
Okay, I don't know what I did here, but anyway, so yeah, it's a lot of information and it's too much. It's mind blowing, and you know,
It is.
with May being Mental Health Awareness Month, that's why I wanted to, you know, reach out to people and particularly the youth, because a lot of times, you know, the news was saying that the young people don't care. They're just out there, you know, being all willy nilly, not protecting themselves. And what do you say to that?
I mean, but there are selective few from my generation that kind of really don't care, and it's just like, oh yeah, once you go outside with a mask, and you're safe and you're good. And then there's a few that are, practicing their social distancing and being precautious of the stuff that they're doing. So honestly, I wouldn't say it's just Generation Z that's don't care about it because other people from other generations act the same way.
I agree.
I just think that they're a select few from
I
each
agree.
generation.
I agree with you, Destiny. There's so many people that are doing there. I think people know that this is real. I think they want to protect themselves. I think they're trying to protect themselves the best that they can. I just wish everybody would stay home.
I'm not thinking.
I just wish everybody would stay home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you still working?
Well, I recently just got an interview at Target, so let's hope I get that job.
Yeah.
So I finally actually have something to look forward to and get out the house.
Yeah. And I have a few friends that work at Target. They say that they're, you know, keeping them protected and, you know, by
Yeah.
having masks and things like that. But I think you can also wear your own mask. So, you know, that's always important. So, and I know a lot of companies are changing their styles right now of cleaning and how they're protecting their employees. Right. So I think that's a good thing. So, you know, we talk about mental health. How do you take care of yourself? What kind of self-care do you practice?
Well, I recently started playing my guitar again, so I use music as a way to like get away, I guess.
Soothing to the soul.
Yeah. And I also, practice taking care of myself, like my face. I like try to make homemade masks and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I make face scrubs.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you perfecting them so they could soon be for sale?
I mean, I wasn't thinking about it, but I mean, that could be a hustle.
I mean, it's a lot of, you know, they say we have a lot of time on our hands. Creative juices should be flowing. So you're getting that guitar, getting it out strumming and doing some things. You know, we can go outside. Maybe you can get some photographs outside for your modeling career.
I gotta get my quarantine body away.
Oh, you know what?
Right now, I'm kind of fucked. So.
Well, speaking of, what kind of physical activities are you doing?
I mean, it's like a game that I play on the Xbox, like a dancing game.
Okay.
Now and again.
Yeah.
I don't do it every day. It's like when I'm really bored and I have nothing to do, I just go play a game real quick.
Okay.
For like a cool 2 hours, burn some calories.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that? So are you cooking? Are you eating out?
Oh, yeah. I'm cooking, but more so like little stuff like baked potatoes and baked chicken and stuff like that.
Okay, you
I
sound pretty healthy.
like to eat out. Like I could eat Chick-fil-A all day, every day if I could.
You know what? Except on Sundays.
Except on Sunday.
So how are you staying connected with your friends and family, especially like in Trinidad, or what do you do?
Well, everybody's on social media, so it's not hard. It's really not hard to keep in contact with your friends.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I was praying that I got to Carnival, and that was the last time you were able to be outside. So, of course we don't know when they're gonna let us out. But
Right.
what's one of the first things that you're gonna do or that you want to do?
I'll wait for the corona musk to die out first,
Okay.
and then I'll go outside.
So that means if they say June, you're not going out to July.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'll wait for the corona musk to die down, and then I'll go outside.
Yeah, definitely. There's been a lot going on in Baltimore as far as the coronavirus. I think, are you in Baltimore or Baltimore City?
Baltimore City.
So they have like 339 lives, and a young lady just passed with like kind of corona like virus symptoms. Does that make it like really real for you?
Yeah, now that I've seen that somebody not my age, but close to my age died from it, it's kind of like really scary. I'm just like, wow, this is like surreal, because it's like, wow, thirdly, she was like only 15. She was 15. Yeah, she was 15, and it's like, wow.
Yeah. And they're slowly opening, and you're seeing crime go up. Like, I heard this guy threw fire on a homeless man. They're shooting each other. Like, what kind of message can you give to our brothers and sisters about like just really keeping the peace right now?
I mean, the most I can say is like, stop the violence, because you could say how much you want to say, and they are still going to do what they want to do. They're still going to continue the relentless killing and all the other stuff they've been doing before corona. So honestly, it hasn't even changed.
Yeah.
And there's not much I can really even say.
What do you think like young people need in their communities to help them evolve, to help them grow, to help them find other things, find things that will help them become the person that they are? I mean, your parents already do their great job, right?
Yeah.
But what kind of things do you think we need in our communities to help cultivate that?
I feel like we need more rec centers. More rec centers in different communities to help, because rec centers, I think they have like different programs in there that helps people my age, pursue whatever it is that they want to pursue, or like if they want to do sports. I know they got a lot of sports as well, because I know a lot of kids from like my city, they like football and basketball. That's like one of the top careers. So yeah, I feel like a lot of rec centers would be very helpful.
Yeah. And so then it goes to the question of voting, or, completing the census to see if these things really do help. They always say voting matters and you should register to vote. I say it as well. But somebody posed the question to me like, man, we do all this voting and marching and everything and nothing changes. What do you think will help that change?
Oh, wow. Wow. What can help that change? Wow. Oof. I'm trying to think about that.
But did you vote? Have you voted before?
Yeah, I voted in the last local election.
For at local?
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom made me vote.
Good. Yay,
yeah.
Mommy.
Yeah, she made me vote. So yeah, it was fun.
Okay.
So what was I about to say?
What do you think will help people that we elect into office change? Make change.
I mean, what can we? That's a tough one, because it's like, what's the word? That's a tough one. I gotta come back to that.
Okay.
We gotta come back to that.
Okay. No problem. You think about it, because I really would like to know. That's my mission right now. I'm really trying to find out if voting matters. What does it do? Because it seems as if Black and brown oppressed people continue to stay on the bottom of the poll, and we're working hard.
Not a lot of people vote these days, especially my age. They don't vote, because it's like, I don't think they feel like they won't see change. Like you said, a lot of people feel like they won't see any change in the who's ever going up for election. They just do a lot of talking, all this talking, but it's like nothing happens.
Yeah,
that's what I feel.
Yeah. we got to figure out how to make that real, make the change real for us, because you guys are the future. And
Yeah.
you know, we need the government says that they're here for us, and
Are they though?
yeah, exactly. Are they though? Well, what about you? Do you know what you want to do? Do you know what kind of path you want to take?
Yeah, I'm debating on, the music path. If that's something that I really want to get back into right now. So I'm taking this quarantine time to really think about that.
Okay.
If I want to finish pursuing music or not. I'm still thinking about that.
Yeah, you got a little bit of time.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of time. Well, again, this is time to practice. This is time to get your thoughts together. And there really isn't any rush. I think sometimes we push our children out too early.
Yeah.
Other nationalities have children stay home until they get married. Would you like to stay home with your mom and dad till you got married?
No, I do not. I do not. At all.
It's hard out here, girl.
At all. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Well, then that definitely means you have to work hard to get to the dreams that you want to get to, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Miss Destinii Amani, I thank you so much. We have been chatting, and you are a model, aspiring musician, one voice of Generation Z who knows, pretty much what she's talking about. I cannot deny that, Thank you for helping us cope with Corona through these quarantine talks that I bring through IG Live as an extension of my weekly show, Community Voices on Ablazing Radio. And I appreciate you. Listen, if you know anybody that would love to talk, that's in your age group, or, oh, you know what I meant to ask you? Because you've already graduated though, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any friends that weren't able to go to prom, weren't able to walk across the stage, and what are they?
Yeah, I have a couple friends in 2020 that didn't really get are upset that they can't really get to experience graduation. Because my friend asked me, he was like, what was the feeling that I had walking across the stage? I said, boy, that is a feeling of relief. Like walking across the stage, collecting a diploma is just like a feeling that is uncomparable.
Yeah.
And it's just something that you think about all the time. Like you did it, even though it's nothing compared to college, but it's like the first step.
Yeah.
So it sucks that they can't really get to experience that, because that is something that I would wish everybody can experience.
Yeah. I know a lot of schools and even people are getting these creative ideas and building stages, and people are walking across and throwing the confetti and everything. So, maybe that might be an idea.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yep.
I hope so. So thank you, my dear. You have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. I appreciate you so much. This old lady now knows what to do, so don't you worry.
You're welcome.
And I'll see you soon, okay?
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.